Hi, I'm Jessica Milton.
Hi, I'm Trinity Butler.
Hi, I'm Janelle Perry.
Hi, I'm Lisa Starr.
And I am Ava Traxler. Our group is using social stories and video modeling in order to decrease fighting and tantrum in hopes to increase positive play behavior. The scenario we were given was Scenario 1, Ellison Preschool. Ellison is an inclusive preschool in an urban area that serves 200 students. 50 of those students are in regular education classes and 150 are in special education. The school consists of 3 to 5-year-olds. Approximately 50 of the preschoolers receive speech therapy. Half of the 50 preschool students who receive the speech therapy are nonverbal, and 5 of those nonverbal students use PECs. The remaining 20 nonverbal students occasionally point or grunt, but are not using any other communication methods. The school currently is experiencing two problems. One is fighting behavior, and the other is tantrum behavior. Both of these problem behaviors occur during playtime in every classroom. The interventions being used to correct these behaviors are social stories and video modeling.
According to Carol Gray, social stories describes a situation, skill, or concept in terms of relevant social cues, perspectives, and common responses in a specifically defined style and format. Social stories are used to teach social skills, play skills, appropriate behavior, transitions, and new routines and/or experiences. And social stories can be utilized in various settings. A social story is a short story written for a child to understand social situations with visual pictures to depict or show what the child should be doing. The structure of a social story consists of descriptive statements, which are not opinionated or contain assumptions. An example of this is some kids take the bus to school. Perspective sentences talk about an individual's internal state, thoughts, feelings, and so on. An example is, I like to go swinging. Directive statements describes the responses to social situations. For an example, when I see my teacher, I can say hi. A social story includes picture modeling what is being described, such as holding out a hand when the story is talking about requesting. There are 10 steps to writing a social story. The first is to identify the social situation for the story. Define the target behavior or skill, then collect baseline data. Next, you would write the social story. You need to decide on the appropriate length of the story and include the pictures. Then you implement the social story. You monitor the progress of the student and review that data. Based on that data, you can make changes if need be. Lastly, you begin the generalization and maintenance of the target behavior or skill. The materials that are needed consist of a computer, a printer, and clip art. You can get different pictures via different apps like Boardmaker, My Picture Talk, and Pictello. You also need staples or string to put the book together if you do not have a binder. Also paper and a laminator to make the stories more durable.
Advantages to social stories. Social stories help with memory development, help with concrete instruction, provide clear communication, increase literary skills, increase empathy, and they provide an example of appropriate behaviors. Social stories also teach new skills. How you implement a social story. First, you read to the child in a proactive manner. So it's before the day, before the playtime, it's a time before the behavior occurs. You refer to the social story when the child is beginning to have difficulties. For example, if they're doing playtime and they're having a hard time struggling about how to request for a toy, you'd show them. So you'd say, let's read the book to figure out how we solve our problem. You ask questions to test the child's comprehension of the social story. So after you read the social story, you'd say, what can he do when he gets mad, to see if they understand what needs to be done. There are a few reasons to choose a social story. And given our scenario at Ellison Preschool, some of the reasons that we chose this intervention is because it's easy to make, it can be individualized, it can be easily changed, such as adding more words or more pictures or taking words out. It can be read in a group or to an individual. It is easily carryable, so students can take it with them, have it on them, statements about what is expected, and some of the research on the effectiveness of social stories included 3 different studies by 3 different researchers. All of the research showed that social stories are effective in decreasing problem behaviors and increasing social play and engagement in social play.
This is the social story that we will use. Playing with my friends is fun. Sometimes my friends are playing without me and I want to join in. When this happens, I can go up to my friend and ask to play with them. I can do this by saying, "Can I play with you?" I can also use my device and say things like "play" or "can I play?" If I do not use my voice or have a device, I can tap my friend on the shoulder, look them in the eye, and make a noise. If I am the one to be asked to play with, I can tell my friend yes or no thank you in a nice way. It is fun to allow my friends to play with me, but sometimes I may not want to play with someone else, and that is okay. It is important for me to tell my friends no in a calm, nice manner. If my friend tells me yes, I can join and play with them. If they tell me no, I have to listen and go find someone else to play with. It is fun to play together.
Video model. A video model consists of a visual depiction of a social situation in the form of a video. The video can be made using 2 forms, video self and video other. It can be used to teach play skills, social interactions, sequencing of events. It can be used in a variety of settings that allow a video to be played. A widely used intervention, video modeling is used to teach a variety of social skills, play sequences, and social situations. Video modeling allows viewers to rewind, pause, and slow down social situations. As access to screen time is becoming a powerful reinforcer for greater amounts of children, video modeling capitalizes on this motivation, allowing teaching opportunities in a preferred format. In addition, video modeling presents a visual format which has been shown to be a strength for children with autism.
The materials needed for video modeling, you will need first to decide if you want to make a video of yourself or a video of others. You need a recording device such as an iPad, video camera, or phone, a script to use during the video, people to act in the video, someone to record the video, and any props that are needed during the video. For video modeling, we found 3 different research articles. All of the articles involved showing a video model to children in a classroom. The results of the models were an increase in positive peer interaction and initiation of peer interactions after watching the video. Here is a link that the teachers will use in the classroom to show for video modeling. The video models, appropriate turn-taking skills, how to ask for your turn, and showing different ways to interact with peers.
The overview of the school-wide implementation plan. The implementation plan will take place over an entire school year. Video modeling and social stories will be used to decrease tantrum and fighting behaviors in hopes to increase positive play between the students. During the first quarter, the staff will be trained in implementing video models and social stories. This training will be done through the principal and supporting staff. A training on PECs will also be done by the 2 SLPs at the school. All materials for the social story will be made at the school, and the video for the video modeling will be found on YouTube. After training, now in the second quarter of the school year, baseline data will be taken for 5 days tracking tantrum and fighting behavior during playtime. Once the baseline data is taken, the plan will be implemented to every child in the school prior to playtime, making this a Tier 1 intervention. Data will then be taken after the intervention has been shown 3 times in a row to the children and tracking tantrum and fighting behavior. A follow-up of data taken will then happen once in the 3rd quarter and once in the 4th quarter in order to determine if the intervention was effective long-term.
In order to change behavior, whether it be to increase or decrease a behavior, research needs to be done and decisions need to be made based on what intervention is evidence-based and what skills children have. In order to increase turn-taking and asking for items using verbal and nonverbal communication, social stories and video modeling are used as interventions to increase these skills in order to decrease tantrums that occur within the classroom during playtime. These interventions are used because research has shown that both are effective in increasing play skills and decreasing inappropriate behaviors. Both are simple to use and easy to make so that teachers and volunteers will be able to make them and use them within the classroom.
All right, that was all for our presentation, so thank you for watching.